Not really, donut. All this running. Nope. I thought that was Burger King or something. Sure it was. I need to not get Relay because they sell broken cola bottles. I need to not use Relay. Actually, Co-op sell broken cola as well. It's annoying. I'm still massively disappointed that not a single car has entered the car park. I can only put it down to amazing public transport. Okay, how can we get this to work on a slightly cheaper basis? Maybe the plan to use upstairs isn't a good one yet. So we're not going to have like jetways that cost 100 grand, and the floor upstairs is going to cost at least $1 million, probably more. To floor upstairs is going to cost a lot of money. So maybe the thing to do is see if we get rid of small planes, we can get rid of that runway as well. We needed to make the floor upstairs the same as the ground floor. Kind of, because the upstairs will be the secure zone, won't it? We can still have, like, baggage collection. We don't need all these seats right next to a stand. Actually, baggage collection has to be in an insecure area. So what we need is to use this bit for baggage collection. That's what we'll do. I'll de-zone this. So the kind of that bit's secure, and then the baggage will be over here. Want to make security in the bottom floor and the passenger boarding top. What? There's more than one issue. You didn't use jetways until you had planes around my whole airport like Gatwick. Fair enough. I think, alright, we're trying to do too many things at once. Let's get the baggage going. Let's get rid of the small stands. Get rid of the small runway. Small de-icing plant. There's a lot of things we can still do. Add a second major de-icing. And get more planes in. Right, there's no more stuff here now, so maybe we can start turning these off.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
We just basically tidy the whole thing up. Doesn't like de-icing season. Look at the temperature. It's currently 1 Celsius, now down to 0, and -5 predicted. I'd love to buy that, but it's 750 grand, but I stop all these shenanigans. But I can live with it for now. Oh, I didn't want to repair it. Click the wrong icon. Scumbag. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty windy. You have more than one vehicle checkpoint accessing the airport. Make sure that they're connected to the road. Just complaining about that now. Demolish all the things. Oh look, the pathing. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did break my connection. Good spot. Which I can only fix by putting the big stands back. Didn't think that one through. I could, in theory, squeeze 2 in. The question is, do we want to? So the problem with using 2 stands is, like, because I can't delete this road at all, I can't do anything with this road. If I get 1 stand, I've got options to do, like, the road coming in, and I can tunnel it. I've got options. If we put another stand here, there's nothing I can do with this road. So that's not strictly true. We could have a vehicle checkpoint here. Get rid of that. I can probably get rid of this now. Move it. Move it all around. I really want to just refactor all of this. Like, I hate it. Because it was built like that. Because of problems. You create a second gate from the starter road. That's what I'm thinking. But to do it, I'd have to get rid of this taxiway. So then... Because the taxiway only needs to go to here now, really. So you could probably... You could probably taxi up here, the ice, and then come back down, maybe. I don't think we need a big loan to rejig it, to be honest. We're just going to break a lot of stuff while I do it. How much have we got space-wise? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 10 squares wide? So that's 20. So it's 23 from that road to here. And we need... It's doable. We can have a taxi up one side, a taxi down the other. Why not put 2 de-icing to delete 2? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. That's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking of having... I'm trying to work out in my head if we can have 2 de-icing stations, one here, and then taxi up one side and taxi back down the other, and have a direct. And I think we can. We've got enough space. We'll have to delete all this. It's basically going to break the airport. Oh, God. That's because I've got no road connection. Let me put the road connection back in while we figure this out. Otherwise, we're not going to have any deliveries. Is it better to have 2 lines in 2 lanes, one for the de-icers? Well, I'm thinking to have the taxiway go direct to the runway, and then you branch off if you want to get de-icing and then get back again. That's what I'm thinking. So the de-icing is like an optional thing, but you can go direct. That feels like the better solution. They will always go for de-icing. Does the temperature not change then? Does it not become summer? Depends on location. We're in the Isle of Man. Okay, we've got the road back anyway. Need to move some doors here to make this operational. Should have built it in Florida. Yeah, but if we build it in Florida, we've not got an opportunity to make a lot of money from de-icing. What's that? Oh. Needs to put the wall back. You still need the doors if you have jetway upstairs. We don't have jetway. We won't have jetway for a while, it seems. And the answer is no, you won't need it then. Okay, we'll grab that now. Rip. That's annoying. Rip Twitch, what's wrong with it? Let me get rid of some of these here. You gonna watch the Super Bowl tonight? I didn't even know it was on, to be honest with you. Okay, so that is now active. We've got plenty of check-in desks. You don't know what the Super Bowl is? It's like the big American football event. Okay, let's get rid of a bunch of stuff here. No matter how we do this, it's going to be painful. I'm going to leave that. There's no point deleting it. It's not in the way. You're having what? Mission Barbecue Catering? What does that mean? Change of season. Autumn is rolling in. Autumn? What, we just had summer? Are you sure this is on the Isle of Man? Oh, rip, these guys are completely broken. They have no clue where to go. I'll just sell them. We'll buy some more. Right, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. This is a problem. Have them parallel to taxi for runway. I was thinking of like having them turn in here now and then drop out there. I could even just send them around that side. I might even do that. And then that way, when we have another runway, we can go that way. So I'm kind of thinking, to solve this, I'm going to have to build a service road back. Oh, wait. That's interesting. That's true. It's a good spot. Little army events who don't need any machines. Yeah, the runway lights don't matter. Is the game related to Sim Airport? Sim Airport tries to do the same thing as this one. It's a similar thing, build an airport. But they do it in very different ways. Okay, that looks almost operational. Okay. The benefits using asphalt over concrete. So asphalt is cheaper to put down, but wears out quicker. Concrete is more expensive to put down, but has a lower running cost. Can't find a runway entry. Wait. What? Why not? Why can it not work out how to get to the runway? No, it's nothing to do with the lights. I reckon it's a classic AI pathing error. I'm going to check something. I'm going to try a restart and see if that fixes it. I reckon it will. It seems like, I don't know, I see it with other vehicles and with pedestrians and stuff. If you delete stuff that is on the path of something in the game, then even though there's another way to get there, it just kind of stands there and goes, I don't know how to do this anymore. But when you restart the game, it kind of recalculates the paths and works it again. Sorry, Stobart. 27 months. Thank you, sir. Princess Luna and everyone else here at HQ. Thank you very much, Stobart. Sorry about that. I did indeed miss yours. And Donkey's 59 months. And Enigma's 6 months. Tom Trick 63. Napoleon's 19. Astro Steve 27. Waiting for the Steam Cloud Sync. Is there no way to refresh the pathing? I can't find one. That's what you need in the F10 menu, like refresh, like recalculate paths or something. Yeah, but battery H, that doesn't make any sense. Like, if something in the game can't work out a path anymore, it should flag it for recalculation. And then try and recalculate another path. Master Mike, thank you for 45. You've got no staff manning the boarding desk. Have you hired any agents yet? Everybody's playing Tarkov, Aki. It's the current game on Twitch. I've had Tarkov for years. I just never really spent the time to get into it. Well, Battle Rabbit, I've had it so that, well, you've probably seen it. I've had it so that it just doesn't seem to ever recalculate pathing for vehicles. They may have lost the recalc, or maybe it's just not doing it quickly enough. But yeah, if it doesn't recalculate the planes, I'm going to have problems with finances. So let's see what happens. They've all got exclamation marks, they've all cleared. You're pushing back the wrong way, bro. That's better. Okay, it's sorted now. The other thing is we can actually just have them turn and go straight in that way. That could be kind of fun as well. There's no reason not to. I'll have to know again. I won't let you. Must be connected to runway. Yeah, it literally won't let you lay it like that. That's interesting. Okay.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Okay. One up, one down. Because I kind of like having a little gap. I think it looks better. And it gives a better separation as, you know, if there's a plane like taxiing along here with its wings sticking out, I kind of feel like better separation's nice. It's not necessary, of course, but I just think it looks a bit nicer. Vehicle can't reach their designated job site. Oh my god. Something else is struggling. Is it that vehicle? It kind of looks like it's stuck to me. It's a pushback truck, isn't it? The service road is complete, so I don't know why, but a whole lot of vehicles seem to be stuck here, look. They've gone down in the tunnel. They can't go that way, but they don't need to. But they can go that way. It's just derped again. Oh, the de-icing trucks. Right, okay, yeah. Oh, that's fine. That looks a bit tidier compared to what it was. I think we might need more de-icing vehicles. We're going to need at least 6. Let's see what we've got. De-icing truck. Wait, we've got 2. Okay. Taxiway. I made it too wide. You have empty plane bays at certain times, so it's time to accept more plane contracts. We'll see. I mean, it's busy. Flight capacity 22 of 75. You could argue maybe the gap in between's too much, but sometimes it leaves these huge gaps. I don't know why.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I don't know why it's done that. That's a bit annoying. I'm not sure how we can force it to work that out.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
2 squares of taxiway under the service road. What do you mean use control? Yeah, we're a little way off big planes yet. What would I need to delete to make that work? Select taxiway and with control delete. I don't... On the road? Dude, like, clear as mud. Only the part under. Like that. One below. Like that. That's what you mean, isn't it? Because it thinks there's a taxiway under there. That's what you mean. Right, now I'm on the same page. There we go. That's better. Nice. I like that. Happy with that. That's much more efficient layout. But I'm not happy with the colours of these vehicles. Need to find a nice icy cold colour. And try not to delete, click the cell key. Okay. Alrighty. The restart fix the public parking situation. 9. Okay, we're back in business, but now we don't have any small planes, and we have one extra medium stand. So there are tons of flights. 757s. There's no shortage of flights here. We're not taking them. You just not paste your copied hex codes into a text document to one side. I'm gonna have to do that in UT, aren't I? Because it doesn't remember it. Right, Battle Rabbit. So I'm not really got any cars coming in because I've got good public transport. Is that what you're saying? Mr. Tamar, I knew that, sir. Thank you. Right. Are we ready for baggage? I think we are. Baggage handling. We've done commercial. Click to start a new project. Large aircraft permit. 2 days. Alright. We're researching baggage handling, and then we're going to have to sort out the baggage situation. Now, temporarily, we're going to have baggage collection over here somewhere, outside of the secure zone. so we'll probably have to have another one of these. Must border an open... Oh, I see. It's a bit faff the way that works. We'll do that for now. Is this your new airport? Yes. There's a preset bar in the color menu. Left mouse click to use the color and right button. Right, okay, hang on a sec. The preset bar. Okay, so if I do that. Left mouse click to use, right click to set. If I say set like that. Interesting. Nice. This army of contractors about to be fired. Build the wall, then get out. Costing a lot of money. Still a driving rig setup. I've only just got my studio working this week, Simple Sim. If my rig had arrived, I wouldn't have been able to build it anyway. I wonder if they always go for the far one first. Why did they all turn on when... Wait, what? What are they doing? That's kind of cool. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Why is he queuing up when this one's free? What the heck, man? That looks awesome. That's working quite nicely. I'm happy about that. He knows the guy in the right de-icer. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to Jeff. Jeff does a better job. R&D can take a while. What kind of floor was that? Was that clinker one? When's the second airstrip going to be a thing? One for takeoff, one for landing. There's not much point having a second runway yet until we've got more gates. Because, frankly, an extra runway will just... It doesn't make sense until this one's at capacity and this one's not at capacity. Until you start seeing a queue of planes here all the time, we don't need another one. We need more of these. But to build more of these, we need more infrastructure. This is exactly what we're trying to do. Yeah, that is quite bright. Look at that check-in system. Shortage of janitors again. Yeah, when there's a rush on, we're actually short of security staff. Remote stand might be an option for more infrastructure. It's kind of getting that way, I think. But a remote stand brings its own problems. Particularly with the baggage handling. Because if you have a stand over here, you've got to get people's baggage back over here, so... You know, what do? Belt it? Truck it? I want to get the baggage system done first, and then we'll worry about that, I think. GP11, have a look at my stream on Thursday. Actually, somebody asked, can you do check-in desks for specific flights? And the answer is no, you can't. Specific airlines. So you can do stands. You can click on a stand and say only accept this airline, but you can't do the same thing for the check-in desk, it seems. It's a bit of a shame, really, because it'd be kind of nice. You could colour all that orange and say only allow EasyJet or something. That could be fun. If you go to remote stand, you also need extra de-icing. Opsidoodle, thank you for Twitch Baby 9 months. Simnut, thank you for 21. Happy to be back in the wonderful Nut House. In real life, got in the way for several weeks. Back to lurking. Welcome back. Thunderfluff, thank you for 3 years, sir. Caveman, 1978. Thank you very much for subbing. It's in the roadmap. Nice. You think IRL checking desks are dynamic? No, they're not. If you go to a an airport, you'll see, like, you know, Ryanair will have a whole bunch of check-in desks, or EasyJet. Like, they allocate them that way. Only the smaller ones are more dynamic. Did you thought I was talking about your rig thingy that you're waiting for? Yes. Well, a lot of taxis are being used, I can see. I can't believe that, like, literally nobody is parking, though. It doesn't make any sense. Today's economy report, 143. %68 on the baggage. Maybe try free parking. Might as well. Not making any money out of it. Bring it down to £3 and see what happens. Oh, let's make it free. Let's make it completely free and see if anybody turns up. Imagine that, free parking at an airport. Can you imagine? Mr. Referick, something tells me no people are parked in your underground parking. I understand that. If I park my car underground, nobody would see it and become jealous. Lol. GP11, you'll have to watch on Twitch. As once you got the baggage system, you can link a baggage bay for a specific stand and then link the check-in desk to that baggage bay. The check-in desk will only handle flights to the specific gate. Okay. Fair enough. So you can kind of do it indirectly. How many check-in desks per stand do you think you actually need? We've got 6 stands. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can actually do 2 check-in per stand at the moment. 2, okay. That's good because we've got enough. 5 days, close. Go to 7-Eleven. Like, I'm not seeing any private cars come down this road, full stop. That comes in here, they can then go that way, down again, one way around here. And then when they're ready, they can go back out that way. You know, so in theory, it looks fine. No, I don't like car stops. Is it a zoning issue? I don't think so. There's no zones down there. don't know what it is. I really don't. Like, the game doesn't give me any clue as to what the problem might be. It could just be that I'm using public transport and they don't want to use it. Or it could be there's a problem. Like, does it give you an error and say, car couldn't get to car park? I don't know. Oh, they're all public roads. No, the service roads don't look the same. Like, the service roads, like, are there. Mr. Refrick, the green Harry got the majority at the moment, so private car ownership is banned. Whoa. The service tunnel has like yellow on it, like that. Whereas the public one looks like that. So it's definitely a public one. But I mean, that looks different to that. I don't know if it's meant to be that way.
Happy anniversary.
They're definitely public tunnels. Okay. Baggage handling is done. High-speed conveyor belts. Right, here we go. Save. Altonor, thank you very much. You think the issues with the one way? Extend the conveyor belt system. Extend the terminal and build a luggage bay. Baggage bays must be accessible by ramp agents. They can be placed on both secure and non-secure areas. Make sure that you provide a clear path leading there so that your employees can access it. Press B to show the conveyor belt overlay. Okay, wait, what? So where does this go? Accessible by the ramp agent. Needs to have public drop-off pickups to activate the private vehicles. On a public road, it should be fine. One baggage bay per 2 medium stands. If I put these next to each other, how the heck can I... Domestic baggage, conveyor belts, baggage bay. Where on earth am I going to put that? I've got no space. Wait, they go inside the building. So what now? That's a baggage collection. It said build a baggage bay. Construct a basic conveyor belt system. Extend your terminal and build a baggage bay. That's a baggage bay. Build foundation under the last stand and put it there. Okay, so here's the thing, right? If I was to build this underground, how do the ramp agents put the bags on the conveyor belt? Trucks deliver them to planes. Really? Trucks deliver them to planes and the road goes into the bay. Right. So here's the service road here, which goes underground here, like that. So you're saying if I put foundation here, then we can have the baggage bays like that. And as long as the truck can get to that thing, it can put stuff on that belt. Maybe like that or something. Yeah? Right. So I'm going to have to build foundation underneath. Trucks need an entrance into the building. No, Baz, I'll just connect that road to the... That road there will just connect straight to that, right? You'll need to leave one wall off. Yeah, obviously. Obviously, I need to remove a bit of wall, but... Now it said... Somebody said you need 1 per 2 stands? Is that right? So, that stand and that stand can be covered by 1 here. 1 per 2 is most efficient, but you can get away with less. Tell you what though, I want to build another... This tunnely bit here. Service tunnel going down. Kind of want to build another one there. Do that now. Otherwise I'll forget later. Get the scumbag contractors back. Ryan Travis, hello Squirrel, glad to have you back. I see that you went back to having Pringles leave holding the green screen. I did indeed. So we need foundation, ultimately. Foundation enough to hold the baggage thing. So that's going to get fed from about here, wasn't it? Okay. Way too big. Well, we're going to use this for maybe anyway, aren't we? You need space for baggage sorting equipment. Yeah, I can't see it being wasted. I mean, surely, given that baggage is going to come in from the check-in desks, and you have to have stuff later scanning things, don't you? So, I presume we're going to have space for scanning and things. Okay, so just to update you on where we're at, I'll be finishing in 10 minutes time, taking a 1-hour break, and then coming back at 5. We'll be carrying on at 5. There'll be no Sunday night trekking until I've got my new rig installed, which will be my new racing flying rig, which will have my wheel and pedals and everything installed on it. So, unfortunately, the downside is there won't be any sort of trucking and stuff for a couple of weeks. The upside is, when I do it, it'll be great. It'll be awesome. But yeah, I'll be stopping in about 9 minutes time for a 1-hour break, grab some food, and then back at 5. Exactly, a bit of short-term pain for a big long-term gain, exactly right. Okay, so that means these can now take that service road, which is nice. This made me wonder how these contractors are getting down here. In this entirely isolated underground environment. It's basically like saying, build me a hole in the ground, but don't access the hole. I'm not going to do that, Squirrels and Nutter. I'm not. This desk is not going to be set up for wheels and pedals and stuff. Just be patient for a couple of weeks. I'll put that in so we can actually see it. No, there's no freight. I don't even think the game has freight. I could be wrong. I've not seen any freight services yet. Freight would be really cool. It's probably on the timeline of development at some point. I should definitely do that. Okay, so let's see. So if I do that, do I need to knock out 5 squares of wall to do it? I think. It needs to be completely inside. Oh, okay. So it needs to be like that. Right. So 1. That 1 can serve those 2. We need a 1 approximately here. Every floor just looks eye-burning as soon as you put it down. So do I need to knock out these walls and then bring the road into that? That's what I'm assuming I need to do now. Like that bit there. And that bit there, presumably. And then Do we need to run it all down the side? Or just to here? Or just to here? Will here do? Do you need to do this? Leave room for stairs as rampages need to go down to work on those bays. Leave room where exactly? I've got room all around it. So do I need to put road on all of this then? Or just this? Don't say yes, because I don't know which question you're answering. All of them? You have to do all of them? Blimey. Sure about that? Seems like overkill. How many lanes do we need here? Will that work? No idea. Windy conditions. There's no stair truck on the stand. Are we missing something? Yeah, but if I do two, it's not symmetric anymore. Which is a bit annoying. I'm gonna see what they do with one. Well, how will it know which way is in and which way is out? Yeah, it's got all the options now. I might remove that. We'll see what it looks like when it's finished. Blimey, we're gonna need another one of these. Let's do it that way. What's that? The heck is that? Connect your check-in desk to the baggage bay with conveyor belts. Baggage bays must be accessible by ramp agents. Yes, yes, yes. Make sure you provide a clear path leading there so that your employees can access it. I don't know, Baz. I need to see how they use it first, and then I'll figure the roads out. I want to see what they do, ultimately. Right. That seems like a decent place to stop. So I'm going to take a 1 hour break. When I come back, we're going to connect these check-in desks to these baggage system things and watch all hell break loose, probably. Okay, so I'll be back in an hour. If you're coming back, I'll see you in a while. If you're heading out for the evening, then enjoy your evening. Just to remind you, there's no Sunday night trucking. I'll be carrying on with this later. So I shall see you all in an hour. Bye-bye.